Good morning to one and all. My name is Purushottam Nigas from TBB. Today we are discussing about the unions. About unions. The unions is a user-defined data type in C language that we can contains element of different data types just like structures. We know that structures already, so that we are telling that there are similarities between the structures and unions. But unlike structures, all the members in the C are stored in the same memory location. Unions structures are stored in the same allocation. Due to this, only one member can store data at a given instant. Union at a one time Union at one time we can store only one variable. Defining a union. To define a union, you must use the union statements in the same way as you did while defining the structure. We know that we defined a structure so that we are using the union statements to define a union. The union statement defines a new data type with more than one member for your program. Union statements defines a new data type with more than one member for our program. The format of union statements is as follows. Union tag is a data type. Member definition is a variable one. Member definition is variable two. So on. While writing the program, we must use colons and open brackets and close brackets. One or more union variables are used in the union. Accessing union numbers. To access any member of union, we use the member access operators. By by uh, by accessing a union, we must use your access operators. The member access operators is coded as a period between the union variable name and the union member that we wish to access. Memory access operator is coded between the union variable name and union members. You would use the keyword union to define variable of union type. Variable of data. A variable of data type can store an integer, a floating point, a character, string. It means a single variable that is same memory allocation can be used to store a multiple type of data. We can store a integer, floating point, string, character variables also. By it can allot integer allots 2 bytes and float allots four bytes and string allots one byte and character allots 1 byte. But it took only a major bytes which is allocated by a union. Union takes float 4 bytes because it has the major allocation. You can use any built in our user data type user inside a union based on our requirement. Memory occupation. The memory occupation by a union will be large enough to hold the largest number of unions. For example, in the above example, data type will occupy 20 bytes of memory space because this is the maximum space which can be occupied by a character string. Now we are discussing about the differences between union and structures. Structures unions. Keyword keyword of structures is struct to define structures. The the keyword of union is used to define a union. Size. When a variable is associated with a structure, the compiler allocates the memory for each member. The size of structure is greater than or equal to the sum of size of its members. Whereas in unions, when a variable is associated with a union, the compiler allocates the memory by considering the size of the largest memory. So size of union is equal to the size of largest memory. Each member within a structure is assigned unique storage area of location. Memory allocated in unions, memory allocated is shared by individual member of unions. Value alternating. Alternating the value of a members will not affect other member of structures. Whereas in unions, alternating the value of any of number will after other member values affects other values. Accessing members. In structures, individual members can be associated at a time. Union in unions, associating members, only one member can be associated at a time. Installation of a structure. Installation of a member in structure. Several members of a structure can be installed at once. Whereas in unions, we can't do that. Only the first member of a union can be installed. So thank you for giving this opportunity, guys.